Selamat datang di Bali. Welcome to Bali. I have Troy from America with me. So, Troy, your first visit to Bali, isn't it?
Yes, it's my first visit to Mali. I've been to Indonesia a few times, but very excited to be here.
Excellent. You have lots of experience from over, I don't know, 3 decades or something from study abroad industry.
Yep.
Could you tell a little bit of your background?
Yeah, I was the first study abroad coordinator at the University of Colorado at Denver at Jacksonville University. I also am the founder of GoAbroad.com, which is the largest resource for study abroad information on the internet for almost 25 years. We have over 1 million visitors a month to that site.
Impressive, man. You have helped some thousands of young people to go to see the world and study abroad, right?
That's right.
All right.
We're pretty excited about that.
Excellent. And how about this kind of little bit unique destinations like Bali, Indonesia? How would you think to come back in the study abroad industry?
Yeah.
What is the future of our destinations like?
Yeah. So I think not a lot of students really understand Indonesia or know about Indonesia. First of all, it's the 4th most populated country in the world with 280 million population. It's also the largest Muslim population of any country on earth. And then 17,000 islands, and within that, Bali is one of those islands. And it in itself is very unique, being almost exclusively a Hindu population with over 80% Hindus. It's rich in culture. I think people that do know Bali know it as white sand beaches and so on. But the other side of Bali is this incredibly rich, long history of culture and language. And then it's one of the top 10 destinations on Earth for marine biodiversity. But of course, white sand beaches are also a draw.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me to have something like this on the background, but of course it's much more. But I think the beauty of studying abroad is that you can really dive deeper. You can spend several months in a destination and see something that you wouldn't be able to do as a tourist or backpacker. And that's also one reason why we have at Asia Exchange is pretty different kind of destinations. Besides Bali, there's Malaysia, Korea, Thailand. We have had thousands of students from all the other countries, also some Americans, but of course we want to see even more students from the US. How do you see the suitability of these destinations, Americans?
So I would say historically, the last 30 years, you could name the top destinations for US students to study abroad. It's England, Spain, France, Italy, Australia, which are great destinations. But I think in particular, there's been a growth in students who want to go to non-traditional, unique destinations. I think in particular, the psychological shift that happened during the pandemic with young people valuing experience and unique experiences over material things has seen a rise in places like Korea and Latin America and Southeast Asia as top destinations for study abroad.
Thanks for that. And what about like the services that are provided by students like that? What do you think is the given place in order to service or mobility happening?
So I would say, first of all, Asia Exchange is a very unique study abroad provider, unique in the world. I can't think of another organization that's similar. It first and foremost, it's affordable. It's the most affordable study abroad option. Part of that is you're paying only for the academic program, and in many cases that cost of the academic program through Asia Exchange is less than the cost of going directly to the university. So you still have the great opportunity. In the case of Bali, for example, with Asia Exchange, they're working with 3 different universities. They're all quite unique. One of them, it looks like a traditional American or English campus with sprawling green, multiple buildings and campus life. There's another private university. There's a semester in Balinese studies, culture, and all of them, there's an opportunity for cultural immersion, taking classes with locals, interacting with locals. But while it's unique, it might not be for everyone because there's not the same level of hand-holding that you might get in the very expensive programs that a lot of U.S. students are used to. So a student has to be a bit of a self-starter, a little bit adventurous, but there are a lot of students that prefer that, and they prefer the affordable option. You're still at the same university. You're still having the same cultural immersion opportunity, and you're taking great classes. I would say the other thing that's important to know is while it is affordable, there's no concession on the academic quality. Asia Exchange still works with some of the top universities in Asia.
That's right. I think it's important that there's different kind of level of products or services available that some students might want and are ready to also invest a little bit more for the after experience. And but we think we can also together organize something for American students or any students who wish to have a little bit more service inside the academic experience about. We talk about Bali quite much, and it's a kind of a small island, but it still has also about the same population than my home country, Finland. And I know you have been visiting just Finland. So how do you see Finland as an option, a new rising destination or something?
Yeah, I love Finland, and I would love to see it as a destination. There aren't a lot of programs in Finland to study abroad. Part of that has to do with the educational system and the history of education in the country. But I think most Americans in academia recognize, and they see these little snippets in the news about Finnish students performing the highest in international exams, having some of the smartest kids, and then
as well.
The happiest as well. But I think we're more interested in the fact that there's no homework, that subjects aren't taught, that students go to school for less hours and still perform better, that teachers are valued among all professions. So I think it would be great. I don't know if that's in your plans, but I think if it happens, we would love to promote that and send more students to Finland.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that Finland is ready and needs also more international talent come to the country, visit our country, and hopefully some stay also in the country. So that's something we want to see. It's more mobility generally across the world. That's how we make the world a better place.
Great.
Yeah, excellent. So welcome, study abroad, go abroad.
Thank you.